Good morning. I am Linda Cullen from Crafty Stampin, and welcome to Coffee and Crafts. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what it is I've possibly forgotten.
Good morning. I am
Volume. There it is. Let's see if that's the last thing. I always seem to forget something, and now I'm trying to figure out what could I have possibly forgotten today. We'll see. We'll find out. So if volume was it, that is the best we've got. So good morning. Welcome. Today I'm going to do something a little different today. I just during last week's broadcast, someone had said they wanted to know how to make the butterfly card on the front of the catalog. So when I sat down, let me see, do I even have, maybe that's what I forgot, today's project. And there's what I forgot, today's project video, image. We're gonna try and make this right here. The butterfly from the very front of the catalog. Maybe if I put this down here. How would I do this? There we go. So that's what we're going to try and make today. I haven't made it, honestly. I did do a butterfly and colored it just to get a little bit of an idea how it works. I'll probably end up using that in the finished card because there's a lot of coloring here, and I don't want to take 3 hours of you watching me color. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do, and we'll see how it works. I just tried it this morning, so I'm no expert, but it's a little combination of ink and classic ink pads and the Stampin' blends. So we'll see what we can do there. Good morning. I see everyone's popping on. Welcome, welcome. So let's see. I didn't really pull up anything else. So let's get straight to watch later giveaway. So actually, let's do, here's the giveaway. So today's giveaway, so what, or prize patrol. To say thank you for everybody for joining me every time and being so nice with all your comments and sharing this to kind of spread me around. I'd like to say thank you with a few prizes. So today's prizes, if you are watching today live, and there's a red button somewhere on Facebook that says live, at the end of this broadcast, I'm going to pick for the 2005, 2015, 2017 in color doilies. And if you don't win those, or you are watching later either on Facebook or YouTube, because this will be rebroadcast onto YouTube, so on the 7th of February, I'm going to pick for the For Being You stamp set. This is an old Celebration set. I don't know how long ago it was. So that is going to be my watch later prize patrol. So again, just need to leave a comment to win that. If you share this video on Facebook and say shared with a D in a comment, excuse me, I will add you a second time for that entry, and just like to be nice and say thank you. So good morning. I see everybody. Hi, hi, hi. So let's pick the watch later prize from, well, that's not last time. I'm not in an order where it's always the next one. I'm kind of like almost like every other one. So way back on the 9th, I was going to give away, or I am giving away right now, the Heartfelt Blooms. This is a current Celebration stamp set. This is a stunning, stunning stamp. It is, you look at the stamp itself, it looks like it couldn't possibly create quite as much detail as it does, but it's stunning. So everyone here that is on this list from random.org left a comment either on the YouTube or the Facebook post of this replay broadcast, and if they shared it and said shared, they show up here for a second time. So I'm going to quickly flip through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit randomize, and whoever shows up at the very top will be our winner. And so 1, 2, 3, here we go. Boom. And our winner is Angel Nielsen. Congratulations, Angel. Angel, I think you know how this goes. But if you head over to my craftystampin.com and you go to specials, come on, specials, and then giveaways, right on the front when that finally decides to pop up. There we go. Is a click here to claim your prize button. If you click that, it will fill out all the information I need to mail that to you. You have 2 weeks. I will post this on a follow-up blog post today, as well as in the comments of this blog post when I do pull winners. So you got 2 weeks. I will send an email when it's in the mail. I'm a little behind. I got to do all last week's too. When those go out, I do send an email to say they are in the mail. So if you do not hear from me within the 2 weeks, I may not have gotten it. Please send me an email at LindaCraftyStampin. Okay, we ready to play? Let's play. Let's see what we can do here. Good morning. I see everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so if you missed it earlier, the very beginning, I am attempting to recreate this really, really pretty card on the front of the Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog. Wish me luck. I haven't done it. I don't have a card in advance. I did do a little bit of coloring on one because it did take a while and I didn't want you to sit here and watch me color for hours. So I'm starting with Whisper White, and we're going to color with the Stampin' Blends. And so usually the first thing I do is I get Memento ink and I stamp it in black. But let's look at this card again. There's no black on that. That is not stamped in Memento. I am going to stamp with our classic inks. This is Pool Party. Whoop. And that will work just fine with our blends. So here is the whole stamp set. This is a really cool stamp set. I kind of went over it once when I did my first order in the catalog, but I had to get it on my second one after I got all the swaps that made some awesome cards. So it's just got super big images, and this is showing it at 80%. I mean, look at the size of the actual butterfly versus the cover. And then it's just got 2 greetings: always thinking of you, and happy birthday, may your day be as beautiful as you. I mean, can you get any better than that? You want to make someone's day? That sounds pretty good. So I'm just going to ink the butterfly up in Pool Party. All right, and I will have, it'll take me a little longer because, like I said, I haven't done this in advance. Usually I have everything done in advance. So it'll take me a little while, but like an hour or 2, there'll be a blog post up, and I will have a PDF with all the cut sizes and the products that I used, which will all be available to purchase on my website through Stampin' Up. So I'm gonna, like usual, I want to hit this with my heat gun. I just want it really dry, and I'm gonna do it down here under my desk so that that's not what you're hearing is the heat gun. Like I said, my goal really is to make sure it's just really, really dry so it doesn't smudge with blends. That's all. If I had something else to do, I might stamp it and then go make coffee for Coffee and Crafts. So let's start with the color palette that I'm using. So this is Pool Party. So I'm using the light and dark Old Olive, and then I'm also using light and dark Pool Party, Stampin' Blends, and light and dark Bermuda Bay. So I'm gonna start with the Stampin', the Old Olive first, and I'm gonna uncap both of them. I'm gonna use the brush end for both of these. Let me see, do I have you in close-up or not? Let's do that. That might be a little easier to see. All right, so I always like to start with light. I gotta find the one that I played with at first so I can follow along, so I'm coloring in the right spots. Hold on, you gotta stand so I can see what I'm doing, or I'll just be going rogue. You know how that can be. All right, so the cover, let's see, let's kind of look at this a little bit. So when they did the coloring, it's not uberly blended. And I know uber is an odd word to throw with this. It's kind of, the colors are choppy, each individual one. We'll see how we like that when it goes along. I kind of, when my practice was kind of going back and forth with it. So I'm going to start, the olive is going to be in these 2 sections here, kind of the closest one. And my goal here is to stay in the lines. And I'm not going to do the middle. There is a bit of white space in the center of all these. All right, there we go. So then I'm just going to take the dark, and again, it's kind of just going from both ends into the middle and not touching. There we go. That's kind of how it was left. I can go back. Let's do the two of them, and we'll see how we like it. We can always go back and add some color lifter and blend those two together a bit more. So here's the light Old Olive again, and then the dark Old Olive. So the blends do not bleed or smudge the classic ink, at least this pool party. I know when we had the blendabilities, there was a list of you can use your alcohol markers with these Stampin' Up! Inks. I did not see a list this time, so I don't believe if you tried it and it didn't work, it would hurt your blend, so go for it. No sense not experimenting a little bit. But this is Pool Party Classic Ink. And I'm just sort of doing kind of almost a flicking thing. All right, here we go. So one more. The rest of these are the gradient of the Pool Party and Bermuda Bay. But it's these four are the Old Olives. So there we go, and one more. So they are not blended. That's really not how it is showing. I'm going to leave it for right now. I did blend sort of the other one. I'll show it to you when we're done. I kind of want to see it how it looks at the complete end. And not being blended. So now we're going to move on to, I can do this. There we go. Using the gradient of the two Pool Parties and the two with Bermuda Bays. I'm going to open all of them in advance to the brush nib. And I'm going to line them up from light to dark. And I'm just sort of going to work each section. So here we go. You see them? Boom. So I'm just going to keep going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, section to section. So we'll start up here. Let's see. There we go. And you can see here now as I'm doing the light Pool Party is it blends almost in 100% with the ink that I've stamped it with. So now I'm going to add a little bit of the dark Pool Party and then light Bermuda and then dark Bermuda. And that's kind of just how it's done, and I'm going to move on to the next one. And so I'm kind of going outside what the catalog had done. She kind of really, whoever the artist did, stayed really tight to the edges on some, and I feel as long as I'm consistent on how I play on all sides, it'll be good. So now I've done both of those sides, so now I'm just moving on to the next section, and I'm just flicking in. So I'm going to say I'm flicking in the furthest with the light, and then I come in a little less with the dark Pool Party, then a little less with the light Bermuda Bay. Let's see. And then even less with the dark Bermuda Bay. So, how's that look? It's, yeah, I kind of like blending them more, but I'm not done. Don't cap them up. There's a bad habit I have. These few up here, they didn't do both sides, so I'm just going to do the outside. I would be curious to see if I did it again and colored the entire inside of the wing here with the pool party and didn't leave the center white, what it would look like. I'm sure that would look pretty too. Alright. Oops, I'm throwing things around. Yeah, so if you guys came in late, I stamped the butterfly. We're recreating, we'll start here, go all the way back to me. We're trying to recreate the cover card from the catalog, and I stamped first with Pool Party Classic ink. And now I am using the Stampin' Blends. I'm using the, right now, light and dark Pool Party and light and dark Bermuda Bay to color each of these. I didn't get the dark one. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Now we'll go down with the darkest one. And it's just kind of doing this quote-unquote gradient in each section of the butterfly. So now, so these two, like I said, they only did one side. So now this one I'm going to do both sides. Here we go. All right. Hi, Tammy. Thank you. All right. And then, let's see. Flip this over, and we'll do the middle too. Again, I'm leaving the space in the middle because that is how it was done on the one on the cover. And flip. Keep having to look up, make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. And then, oh, I screwed myself up. I had these all earlier in a better line. We'll do that. All right. There we go. So now light Bermuda Bay. Flip. And then, oops, dark Bermuda Bay. So have you guys been coloring with the blends yet? Have you guys all had a chance to play with them? They're fun. They're just lots of fun if you like to sit and color. I really could get lost in this at any point. Kind of having a stressed day. Enjoying this. Oh, hi, first timer. Thank you, Michelle. Thanks for joining. So, yeah, usually I do more like I've had a card I've already done. But today I was like, trying to come up with, I always try to come up with a good idea. For this, doing coffees and crafts, I try to come up with something special for you guys, but that's maybe not, hard, but I want to be able to teach you something. But today I thought, someone asked, they said, how do we do the card on the cover? So I thought, challenge accepted. All right, so back over here. But if you missed it, my website is craftystampin.com, and it's usually about an hour later I will do a recap of this broadcast. It'll have this video on here, but I'll also have a PDF that will have all the cuts for the cardstock, as well as all the stamp sets I used and everything, so that you can then recreate it without having to write down everything I have done. I think it makes it a little easier for you guys to just kind of sit and enjoy, and then know you can get all the information you need, and then watch it again later, maybe take a few notes, what have you. I don't do written instructions for this. I would never get this done. If you like having a written instruction, my stamp clubs, I do full written instructions, as well as video tutorials for all my club members. So you look on craftystampin.com, stamp clubs, and see about joining that. I'd love to have new members there. That's always fun, but you do get much more detailed instruction over there, so that you can save and follow along. Plus you get 2 years worth of my craft stamp club videos and bonus videos over there. So I have a lot of tutorials for people over on my stamp club. All right, so there's half of the Z Old Butterfly. Now, do you guys, here, I'm going to throw this out to you. Do you guys want me to finish this one? I have another one where we can just finish the card. How long's it been? It's 20 minutes in. So I got plenty of time that I can try and color the rest of it if you want to watch me color the rest of it. Or if we just want to finish the card. Let me know. I'm throwing this out to you. I don't mind coloring. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. I don't want to take up your morning if you want to go do something else. So let me know. Pretty, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm just going to color. No one's saying stop. So let's just keep coloring because I'm having fun. All right, there we go. Can you join? I can't have Canadians join my stamp club. I'm so sorry. I wish we could. That would be a lot of fun. But stay tuned. I do also hope to do online classes where it's just a class where I sell, like you buy a bundle, you buy this product, and I'll send you the paper and the whatever, but also have a PDF. But I will make the PDF available for sale, and Canadians or anywhere else can buy the PDF. That is on my to-do list. So if you are not in the United States, keep an eyeball out for that. I know. I wish we could sell throughout, but I understand why we can't. You know, we want to support our Canadian demos. They work just as hard, and want to help them out. Trust me, this is so easy. There's no messing this up. There really is. You can't really mess this coloring up because there is no blending here. It is, whereas a lot of this you want to blend it all in. It is not blended at all. It is just putting down the color in the gradient order of the light to dark. So it is kind of, I'll say foolproof. I know there's always somebody who'll prove me wrong. Usually myself in some manner. I like to prove myself wrong. But it, there we go. Oh, I did that one backwards. Oh, well, that one's going to be really bold. See, if I don't put them in the right order, I do them wrong. So that one didn't get any middle. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We will make it work. See, I told you, I will mess up my own stuff. So I'm keeping these all in order. There we go. The heck was that sound? I have an ALEXA over there, and every once in a while she thinks I say something to her and she starts talking. So we have to give her like a nickname. I forget what my husband gave her a nickname so that we can talk about her without her asking what we want or just doing it. And you guys have the little home help voice activated thing from Amazon. We got it. My husband got it for me for Christmas because he knows I'm a techie, and he then went and like wired 3 of them up and hooked them up to the whole house audio, and hooked it up to our music system and the TV. I can tell the TV in the living room now what channel to turn on with my voice, and so it says sounds like a dog growling. Yeah, no doggy anymore here. Maybe soon. you get a puppy, you kind of like mama all over again. I don't know if I have the time for puppy mama at the moment. All right, here we go. Where was it? This is actually going faster than I thought it would go. There we go. Let's see. And yes, you can work with our classic inks with the blends. I'm not 100% sure at this time whether all of them work. Definitely don't use the blacks, the archivals. But I know some of them work. Like, so, you know, if you want to try, just try. Do a little spot, see if it works. The pool, so I'm using Pool Party. Everyone's missing. I stamped with the Pool Party first, and it does work. And it's, as you can see, it's working great. Let's see, so I want to do this one. Here we go, almost done. I was worried it was going to take too long. And heaven forbid I might not have enough to say. I think I can talk myself out of a paper bag. Anybody else have the gift of gab? I don't just generally think I do. Where am I located? I am in Massachusetts. I'm in Stowe, Mass, which is kind of halfway between Boston and Worcester. But you can, I have a lot of customers and downline who are outside of my region, more or less. They're, I have Utah, Wyoming, no, Wisconsin, New Hampshire, for my downline, as well as customers. I got customers everywhere. North Dakota, South Dakota, you name it. You don't have to be local if you want, because it's always fun, nice to be able to go to a class or whatever, but that's why I'm trying to up my online classes and stuff. So all right, one last thing, and here we go. The butterfly. All right, he's all colored. What do we think? I think it came out good. So let me close these up, and then we'll do a comparison. We're holding an event that you need a rep for. Tracy, send me an email, Linda at Crafty Stampin'. We'll chat. So okay, here we go. What do we think? Did I get close? I think I did pretty good. Okay, let's try and make the rest of the card now. All right, let's set our little butterfly aside for a minute. All right, so I'm going to use, this is my card base. It is Berry Burst. That's, lost it out of my head for a second. And in the stamp set, here we go. So Beautiful Day, it's got these kind of random little patterns. So we are going to stamp that like all the way around. Oops, I'm going to try not. All right, I'll send you an email later, Tracy. Okay. Where's my picture, so I make sure I'm not going completely off. Actually, all right. So I'm just randomly every which way. So, and I'm going to. This is from Tutti Frutti. It's the back of the strawberries. Let me just see. Yeah, so I can do one layer around. Randomly stamping these. I don't know. I honestly, they kind of, when you get done, look like an animal print. But I don't know. What do you think they are? Flowers? There we go. I always forget sometimes to do this tone on tone for a fun background. And then I'll see it somewhere and I'll do it for almost everything. But I think it just adds sometimes so much impact to have the background have a little bit of something to it, not just be plain cardstock. Oops. And this is like, I'm not worrying that I didn't stamp it fully. It's kind of, it's background. Random. Total randomness. All right, let's double check to see if we covered everything. Yep, that looks good. All right, so let's close. Oh no, I need, let's see. Did I cut paper? I don't know. All right, let me close this for right now. Set this aside. Let's put it over here so I don't get berry burst all over me. So my inspiration, all right, I'm going to put this down on my card base with snail. Oops. Keep my snail door open. All right, this is in my way. All right, there we go. Okay, so now try and center this. Again, I'll have all cut sizes and everything on my website in a bit. All right, so here we go. So this, here's my butterfly, my sweet little butterfly. These are the birthday binder clips from the Occasions catalog. And I'm gonna grab, there we go, one of the berry bursts out of there. And I'm also gonna get the, this is just plain Whisper White Baker's twine. It does not come on these spools. They come on little tight spools, but I keep old ones because I like my Baker's twine to not be sometimes so tightly, and I like it uniform with the rest of my ribbons, so I'll keep a used one and put my Baker's twine on there. And so where'd my picture go? All right, so these are going to be up, and then let's see, we're going to tie a bow here. See how well I can tie a bow live. That's always a gamble. Let's see. So I just stick this in here. I just start with the bow part, like tying your shoelace. All right, and then after I get it done like that, then I start tweaking. So I pull down, I tighten it. How big is this bow? It's kind of not big. There we go. Oh. There we go. All right, so I'll trim it when we get it all together. Okay, so so this is going to be attached here. All right, so just like that. That's how that's just clipped right on. And so I'm going to attach it with dimensionals. So here we go. Let's add all these on here. I'm going to stick a couple in the middle. Now you can see the coloring is on the back of the Whisper White. That's okay. It is supposed to do that, which is why I had my scrap paper below on my desk while I was working. I want it to. I used to cross stitch and needlepoint, and I was always told you can tell the quality of your work by how good the back is. My cross point, needle point was horrible, but I think it looks pretty on the back. So that's sort of a test how well you did. All right, so let's take off all these dimensional backings. Welcome everybody who's new. I see a few people saying hello, new. Hi Bobby, hi Cindy. Okay. All right, so this is not on there straight. Okay, so we'll do a bit of an angle. All right, so now let me trim my Baker's twine a smidge, and then we'll do our greeting. There we go. All right, so now, do I have paper? Hold on. Okay, it's my little junk drawer of scraps. Got these little, how many's in there? 1, 2, 3, 5 little 5-drawer plastic drawers that I keep all my tiny scraps in. So sometimes I don't have to cut what I need. It's already in here. It's a leftover. Oh, come on. There's got to be something small. It's bigger than I want. Come on. Because I'm looking for something. Oh, that might be too small. Where's my greeting? Hold on. Let's see. So we're going to use, here it is. No, that might work. All right. So this is the Always Thinking of You greeting. And if you look at the catalog, they're only using the Thinking of You. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab, oh, where'd it go? Okay. This is painter's tape. And so I could use my marker. I don't want to. Don't want to. I'm going to use painter's tape. Have you guys done this before? So I'm going to put the painter's tape right there over the Always. There's a bit of an angle. Usually I would just use one piece, but it wasn't wide enough, and I'm more important how that looks. So, all right, so now I'm going to see what I'm doing. Right. Ink that up. Now, remember, you got to take the painter's tape off. Been there, done that. I've had clubs where I've had people be like, I don't understand, this is not working. Ugh. And not take the stamp off with you. Let's see how messy I can get, ladies. Or gentlemen. Alright. Alright, let's see how this worked. Okay, I'm going to go with this skinny one. We might have to do this a second time. Let's see. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Yeah, that might have worked. Woo! Good enough. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, so now come back to our inspiration. Looks like it's notched on both ends. So, okay, so I'm just going to trim here and, whoops, here. And I'm going to trim, I'm going to do a little nip. Let me see if this, nip straight up. And now I'm going to go from this point to the top of the nip. Let me see if I can do this. And then I'm going to repeat it on this side. And I have a notch. And I'm going to do that over here. All right. Boom. All right. Woohoo! All right. So there is our now. All right. We're also going to use a little piece underneath of our greeting, I don't know if you can see it, of this lemon lime twist. I have to say, favorite color. If you've been with me for a while, you know, as a kid, my least favorite color in the Crayola 64 or 96 box was lemon lime. Lemon, yellow, green. Ugh. But for some reason, I love this color. It plays well with others. It just is the wow in the crafting. All right, so I'm just going to, I just added snail. I could easily have done that with fast fuse or something else. Let me look again. All right. It's not all the way over it. Okay, so there. And, all right. So now I'm just going to trim. It looks like it's on an angle using my snips. Other side, same thing, same angle. Boom. Alrighty. So I'm gonna put dimensionals on this too. And pull these off. Bring back my card. And that is going right here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. How'd I do? Did I win it? I think that's pretty close. I love it. I'm happy with it. All right. So I thank everybody for coming. We're going to do our live giveaway right now. So if you just came on in the last bit and missed it, we're doing a live giveaway for these. These are the 2015, 2017 In Color Dollies, and all you need to do is say hi. Just leave a comment, say hi. If you do not get picked, I also do a watch later because I know so many people came on. My prize patrol. So on the 7th of February, I'm going to give away the For Being You stamp set. And same thing, leave a comment, and if you share this video, and you can share it to your personal Facebook page or group or whatever, share this video, and then come back and comment shared with a D, you will get a second entry to win the For Being You stamp set. So right now, though, we are going to do our live giveaway for these dollies, but I have to come refresh this because it is not going to have picked up all your stuff. Hi, everybody. Quick, quick, quick. You got a few minutes, few seconds. TikTok. To go on. Also, so my website is craftystampin.com. I've just added a testimonials section to that. If you go to the top menu bar on the right, it's not all formatted great at the moment. I'm still working on that. But if you enjoyed anything I did, I would love a review. If you don't like anything, send me an email, let me know. But, you know, it kind of always helps nowadays to get a nice review. You can also do that on Facebook. Love to get a good review from people. So, or again, send me an email if you don't like something. I will address that too. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull up our potential winners. So let's pick a winner. And you are entered by commenting, and you get one entry for today. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And our winner for today is, I can't even see it here. You guys can see it better than I can. Lenora Curtis. Lenora, congratulations. If you head over to Crafty Stampin', and if you go to specials, ooh, where is it? Come on, giveaways. And then right here is where you would click and you fill out the information. So oh, did I do that? Hold on. Oh, it helps if I tell you where it is. So if you go to Crafty Stampin', we'll do again. Crafty Stampin', specials, giveaways, and then right here in the middle, click to claim your prize, and I will get you, mail out your prize. Ooh, 2 weeks. Where is technology sometimes? I love it, but it's not always my friend. So I thank you, everybody. I will be back, I think, oh my goodness, what is today? Today's Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday. I'm so confused. This is the first week, and I don't know how many weeks. My kids are scheduled to be gone for 5 days to school between snowstorms and vacations. So I thank you. I will be back on Friday. Got to figure out what I'm going to make on Friday. Let's see. Goodness knows. So thank you, and have fun creating. Bye.